Hello, Leos, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for April 15th through the 21st of 2019. Alrighty, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It cannot and will not resonate with every single one of you. Do check out your readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for your monthlies for April as well as your weeklies. Alrighty, guys, and if you're looking to book a private reading or join Patreon, all that information is right below this video in my description box. I will not be doing 24-hour readings Thursday through Monday of this week, okay? So I will not be able to do the 24-hour readings. So the readings that are done within 24 hours, I will not be doing over the weekend just because it's my birthday actually this weekend. An Aries-Taurus cusp. But yeah, alrighty, Leos, let's see what this week is bringing in for you, or specifically what the full moon in Libra is bringing in for you. We're going to look at that first, and we're using the Aquarian Tarot here. So, we have Libra, which is ruled by Venus, in its second full moon, honestly, in a row. Last month we had a full moon in Libra as well. So, and Libra also, again, because it's ruled by Venus and it is known to be, you know, a very relationship and balance focused sign. It's going to be very focused on finding balance in relationships, on really experiencing some change and growth where we need to in terms of the balance of our relationships, okay? Because Libra is making aspects to Venus as well as Uranus in Taurus. So there we got Venus in love, we got Uranus, which is change, and it is opposite Uranus and Taurus, or the Libra full moon is. I'm saying everything backwards, sorry. And because of that, it's bringing up this strong urge again to break free of routine. We could be having unexpected change, unexpected freedom, unexpected events coming in, you know. We could also be bringing in upsetting disruptions, you know, bringing in a lot of tension and anxiety in terms of relationships. There could be turmoil, emotional hurdles that need to be overcome here, okay? But it is very good because, again, it gives us chances, it gives us double the chances, you know, with both Libra full moons to really turn around a relationship, whether it be love, friendship, work, whatever it may be. We have some chances here to work out some kinks in a relationship to see if we can balance this out or if we just absolutely cannot. So let's check this out, Libras. What is this full moon? Did I say Libras? Let's check this out, Leos. What is this Libra full moon bringing you guys? Wow, okay, yeah, Tower. There could be some really huge disruptions, some really huge changes here. Why? We have to take a look at this. Leos, what is this Libra full moon bringing in for you? Whoa, 9 of Rods reversed, and the Ace of Rods, and the 7 of Rods. They all came out like that. Wow. So this is big for you guys. I think for a lot of you, we are tearing down some boundaries. We're building new ones. We're seeing where we might have been unable to allow certain relationships to flourish, where we have not been able to introduce change, where we needed to change, especially in terms of our boundaries. And maybe we've asked too much of people, or maybe we have allowed people to kind of take too much of us. Yeah, wow. Let's get some clarifiers here. I'm shuffling for some clarifiers because you guys have some intense shifts here. I mean, the 9 of Rods has been coming up a lot for Libra full moon. I mean, I feel like that is the card of my Libra full moon here. Because, again, it talks about boundaries and about expecting the worst and needing to change that. If we're expecting the worst out of every situation, out of every love relationship, and that's the way we've been because of a past situation, we need to allow a new beginning to come in here. We need to put down the wants and stop fighting a relationship that's trying to flourish here. Let's clarify the Tower and the 9 of Rods here. It's adversity that's being overcome here. Perfect. Tower. My Leos this week. 8 of Cups reversed. Yeah, what have we not left behind that we've needed to? So for a lot of us, we have been refusing to move on from a person, a situation, from just, I feel like, a way that we've structured our life in terms of, you know, who we let in and who we don't, and how we let them in. How we approach relationships. Our boundaries in relationships are really being tested, or not being tested, but being brought up here in terms of what we have not let go of that we needed to. Yeah. We need to, yeah, there is a real shift here. Wow. Yeah, you guys are experiencing quite the freaking shift here. Oh my god. Wow. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Sorry, Eight of Cups reversed with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. To me, this is a shift in what we've been too stubborn to let go of. And what we've been too selfish to let go of, almost. Means that we've, not been able, again, something to do with distrust, anxieties. If we have anxieties and distrust in relationships, and that's our foundation for, how we approach them because of something that's happened in the past, this is coming to full focus here. If somebody has hurt us, has left us in the lurch in the past, that keeps coming up. Maybe we keep talking about an ex, or we keep bringing up the feelings that an ex brought onto us. It really feels like something is being thrown in your face again in terms of that. We have distrust and anxiety and stress about this situation. There's a lot of suspicion. And because of that, the Tower is coming in with the Eight of Cups reversed to say, we need to stop choosing to block people out because of this past situation, or because we believe that people are inherently distrustful. Because we believe that, we can trust no one, that everyone will come in and hurt us or try to take from us. If we're believing that, we will never allow anything in here. We need to change. There has to be a shift here. When the Eight of Cups is like reversed, I always feel that there is a shift that needs to happen, something that really needs to let go of, that we're really hesitant to let go of. And that's a really difficult energy to be in, where the universe and everything is kind of pushing you to let something go, and you guys are just really been fighting it. Our loyalty is really being tested. Don't walk away for someone or something that's good for you because something that's happened in the past, because you feel you can't trust something. We need to think about past situations, past things, and realize this is not the future. This is not now. This is not the same. And we have to realize that not every situation will be the same. We've already bypassed that one. We don't need to believe that people are going to do that again. The red flags aren't there. Clarify Nine of Rods and the Ace of Rods here. Ace of Rods, Seven of Rods. Yeah, Nine of Swords reversed. We need to realize that this is not a nightmare situation. That we've actually overcome whatever, the nightmare has already happened. It might feel like a nightmare, whatever is happening here, whatever is being uprooted, whatever you feel couldn't be trusted. But in reality, it's a new beginning. And it's releasing all of this. So yes, it might feel like a huge shift. It might feel really intense. It might feel difficult. But this is trying to give you what you want. It's trying to give you what you've been looking for. You've been trying to manifest in maybe a really healthy relationship, a healthy situation, also abundance, happiness. But we've been afraid maybe to let go of some things. If this is work, we've been afraid to allow ourselves to believe that we deserve new beginnings, believe that we could do what we've, been trying to fight doing. Honestly, you guys are having, I feel like, had a hard time changing and letting something go, and it feels like somebody just came over and like peeled your fingers back and was like, let it go, Leo, let it go and stop fighting it, allow this to come through. And it's really my suggestion to you is to believe that this is not as bad. This is not bad. Whatever changes you're going through right now are trying to come in for the best. They're trying to force you to let go of some negative habits, some things that have really held you back, some things that you've held on to that literally bring you nothing but pain and frustration. So let's look at what else is coming in for you. And because that reading was pretty intense, I'm going to only pull a couple cards here for career in general for the week, then we'll go to love, because I feel that was a pretty good coverage of that. Yeah. Two of Swords, whatever we've been sitting on the fence on, it's being brought up this week. So I do feel that there are choices here. Choices that need to be made. The Hangman, needing to take a step back here, Moon reverse, and try to understand where we need to find fulfillment, where we're looking for. I mean, it does feel like you guys will find it, or you're trying to find a way towards it, but we need to, if we're having a hard time with a decision that needs to be made, especially, take some time to think about it. What holds you back from making a decision one way or the other? That needs to be looked at this week. The Hangman says, take some time out, look at the past, look at now, and look at, the long-term effects of whatever this decision is. But also look at why you feel so anxious and stressed about it. Why this brings up such, so many weird feelings, so much confusion for you. You will overcome it, though. see. Yeah, again, Nine of Rods reversed. There is a release and a working towards the future here. You know, restructure your boundaries. You guys really need to restructure them. It feels like you've been keeping out really great opportunities, people, in terms of love and career. You've been keeping a lot out because you've been afraid of something that's happened in the past. That fear is been holding you back from a lot of new energy coming in, a lot of fulfilling energy, a lot of what you need and what you want. Goals being reached, pushing forward, you know, towards long-term goals by completing other, you know, by completing the small goals that are on the way there. It feels like you have held yourself back in some ways. Again, whether you believe you could do it or not, or, you know, you just like, no, I have to stay where I am, you know, I don't need to make these changes. It's saying to really look at that. There's a decision that really does need to be made, and it's for your fulfillment. It's for a better life. It's for a better you, a better future here, okay? So release your boundaries. Look for, new approaches. Make the decision and don't be afraid to do so. It doesn't seem negative. Whatever decision needs to be made, you can figure it out this week, Leo, okay? I'd be thinking on something, but it's going to be okay. So let's get a Halloween Oracle card here from Stacey DeMarco to get some advice from Spirit for the week. Advice from Spirit, or message from Spirit, our higher selves. Anything needs to come through for my Leos. For April 15th through the 21st. And we get, ooh, Skull of Darkness, blind spots. Yes, yes, this is so perfect for you guys. I feel like this came up either for you. No, this might have come up for Virgos or Libras, but I don't know. This feels really good for you right now. All right, Skull of Darkness, where are you? There it is. I always skip it. All right, blind spots. We may not appreciate or like certain aspects of ourselves, and yet sometimes our greatest treasures lie within these areas. How many times have you heard of famous artists or people extremely successful in their fields being bullied for being so different, yet it is their very differences from others that make them so powerful. Additionally, all of us at some stage of life have certain blind spots that may cause us grief and trouble. Although we cannot see the issue clearly, it is the repeated patterns of pain that may alert us to them, symptoms, if you will. For example, the same things keep happening over and over again. We may be betrayed repeatedly, fail at something repeatedly, not complete tasks continually. Peace and pattern breaking can be achieved by doing the work and uncovering our blind spot, or even consulting trusted close friends or professionals to assist us to see what we cannot. So, perfect message for you guys this week. Again, it really does feel like you're uncovering some blind spot where you're like, wow, and you're just like, Tower's coming in and being like, all right, time to move on from this. Like, why are we still doing this here? Let's look at love for you guys for the week. I'm going to use my Rider-Waite here. Love for my Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. April 15th to 21st. Love and relationships, singles, couples. All my Leos. King of Wands reversed. Ooh, okay, okay. Again, don't be too arrogant or overconfident this week. Especially in how we're approaching love. It's not coming off so hot. Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is interesting. We need to... Okay, let's see. You know, let me just pull some more before I say anything else about it. Love and relationships for my Leos. April 15th to 21st. It's popping out here. Four of Swords. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Ace of Cups. Judgment. We're going to pull a couple clarifiers here, okay? Clarify the Ace of Cups of Judgment. I really only just want to pull one for there. Ace of Cups of Judgment. Clarify what's bringing up the Ace of Cups of Judgment for my Leos this week in terms of their love lives. What is this? Okay. Page of Pentacles reverse and Eight of Cups. Interesting. You guys definitely have this impatience to... in a lot of areas, honestly, in life this week. It's like you guys are impatient to make some headway in work. You're impatient to make some headway in love life. You're impatient to make some headway in a lot of ways in your life here. You guys are wanting to do a lot. And you might not have the energy to do so, and you might really honestly need... it might be better to just take a step back. With the Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Swords, whether this be that you're working too much or that you just need to stop working so hard and actually take a rest, because that's where the work and the healing will be done. That's what you need to do. Because there's some immature issues here that we need to leave behind. We need to leave that child self, or, you know, the immature, unsatisfied part of ourselves that, you know, comes up in our love lives. Whatever what's happening, It feels very young, selfish, arrogant. I want this now, and why am I not getting this now, and why is this not happening right now? There's a childlike energy to that needs to be left behind. And it's coming up because, again, we're not taking the rest and letting our heart kind of speak to us and heal us and allow us to release this energy in order to move forward. Maybe we have refused to kind of move on from past ways of approaching love. If we've been approaching it the same since we were in high school and treating, if you're a male Leo and you've been treating women kind of like, I don't know, you guys are lovely and everything, but sometimes I feel like male Leos, they don't mean to say some of the things that they do, but they come across as a little bit physically obsessed with women sometimes. I'm saying that in the nicest way possible. And females, I mean, you guys are very obsessive in a physical way in terms of relationships, especially when you're single. And there's a lot of impatience in trying, like, in terms of, overcoming your conquest. I mean, your card is strength, so you're trying so hard to tame that beast, to get what you want. You guys are all about the chase, the conquest of it, and getting the attention that you want out of that relationship. And it's not a bad thing. It's just needing to kind of grow there, needing to mature in terms of love, and to apply different and new energy to it, to realize that that might be fun, but it's not a long-term thing that is you're bringing in. Or if you're constantly approaching it that way, then you're going to bring in a certain type of person. And it's needing to leave that impatience, that childlike energy behind, in order to really make the necessary changes to ourselves to bring in the love that we want. Judgment card is really facing up to the facts, facing our dead here. What have we been holding on to and why? Again, if someone has hurt us in the past and we're afraid to open up our boundaries in a real open-hearted way to people, and we're so focused on physical relations and, one-night stands, then we're not going to find that relationship that's really emotionally fulfilling, that deep down it feels like we want here. So it's releasing that and maturing. And to do that, you're going to need to rest. And just, not focus on work and all the other aspects, and especially not focus on the physical. This to me really says, do not focus on the physical here. This is about emotional, mental, following your heart, releasing something a lot more internally, and seeking out something that's a lot more internal in terms of love as you move forward. Wow. Deep messages here, Leos. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get a romance angel card for my Leo singles and one for my Leo couples, okay? Leo singles for April 15th through the 21st. Get attraction. Yeah, we have a lot of attraction going on. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, instead of trying to rush through things, enjoy things as they come in. Don't try to force people, push people into this, that, and the other thing, because this energy is so restless and impulsive, okay? And Leo couples. And again, this doesn't have to be for, this could be couples, this could be singles, however it resonates with you. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, if you guys are not making enough money, if you're out of work right now or needing work, or if you're working too much, these issues are cropping up as, obstacles in your love life, when we need to kind of either make time for our lover, or, find a way to support, the relationship as well, and support ourselves, okay, if we're, relying on our partner too much. Or again, if we're focusing so much on that we're not healing from emotional wounds, and focusing also on love and what that means to us, and how to grow more emotionally and mature more emotionally in terms of love, and follow our heart rather than physical needs and senses, then we're not going to be growing this week. So again, these are some important things to be thinking about and be focusing on this week. All right, Leos, do check out your readings for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, because we're not just our sun sign. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. And if you want to book a private reading, all the information is right below this video in my description box. Have a blessed week, Leos.